Aloha everyone, my name is Man of Stage and welcome back to Sabbat of the Witch, Meguru's Route. In the last episode, we got to spend some quality time with Meguru in her room playing some more Monhun. And we learned why she had so many indoor hobbies. Turns out that her best friend, her long-lost friend, was a witch. And her wish was to cure Meguru's terminal illness, which is part of the reason that she was always inside. And her wish was successful, but the cost was great. She had to give up her memories of everyone she knew and loved, her parents, her other friends, and Meguru herself. But even in spite of those lost memories, she saw it through, and now Meguru is happy and healthy. Well, she's working on the happy part, but she's definitely getting there. And now that we've got this conflict out of the way, maybe things will start to finally turn around, and maybe we can really get into the romantic part of Meguru's route. We'll see, though. The matter of Meguru's friend had been heavily weighing on her. It was the main reason for why she found it difficult to get especially close to anyone. This is also probably a good summary of the last episode. But after many trials and tribulations, we were finally able to help her overcome her emotional roadblocks. Which is why I thought we'd be able to retrieve fragments now, but... oh.
どう綾地さん。反応なしです。
Weird.
私の方も。ってことは間違いなく。
It's now lunch break. Two witches and I are tilting our heads in puzzlement. This morning, we secretly checked the state of Meguru's heart and...
まさか、まだ回収不可能とは思いませんでした。
Maybe the fragments had to go to heal the hole from the thorn in her heart? I don't know, I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks.
これで大丈夫って思ってたんだけどね。人の心が一筋縄ではいかないのも重々承知だったけど、さすがにちょっとがっかり。
Do you think Kizuki-san is still weighing on her mind or something?
親友の気持ちは分かっても、二度と会えないっていうのは変わらなかったわけだもんね。
That is a really good point.
その可能性はなくはないけど。私はもう一つの可能性の方が高い気がします。
Like what?
悩みが別にあるという可能性です。木月さんとのことは昨日の一件で解消できた。ですが、他に抱えていた悩みは解消されないままだから。プラマイゼロというか、マイナスのまま。つまり、回収不可能ってことだね。確かにそっちの可能性の方が高いかも。
Boy, who would have thought this fragment gathering process would be so complicated?
さらに言えば、その悩みは新たに深まったものである可能性が高いです。
Oh.
かけらが回収可能な状態とは、要は特定の感情が肥大し、心のバランスが崩れている状態なわけですから。
But if all of your emotions are a wreck, then nothing helps. Oh yeah, shattering those excess emotions and collecting them is what brings the heart into balance. So if that's not what's happening here, then...
木月さんとのことが解決して嬉しい代わりに、他の悩みが深まっちゃったからあったね。
And there is no pleasing you. Yeah, essentially this experience could have resulted in a net zero, like you said. That would explain why retrieval isn't possible yet.
それがバランスが取れている状態とは違うのが人の心の難しいところですけど。
Okay, but what could be bothering her again?
それなんだよね。
I mean, on the way home yesterday. Flashback again.
本当にありがとうございました。
Ah, this is a Technicolor flashback, which means this is very important, and we haven't seen it before.
なんかスッとしましたよ。ずっと胸に使えてたものがなくなったっていうか。
Then why don't we have any fragments from you?
あっちのおかげじゃな。
I wonder if they actually explained about the fragments or anything like that. Because they explained about witches and magic and wishes and all that jazz, but I guess maybe that's one of the more technical elements that they don't necessarily need to share for this? Ah.
もうそういうのはいいの。
Thanks to me, she's Captain Hammer. Good for you. Really, I'm happy for you.
でもびっくりでしたよ。魔法のこととか、実はネネ先輩と紬先輩が魔女だったとかもそうですけど、まさか先輩がちーちゃんのこと調べてたなんて。
And here I was worried you were going to be mad about that.
しかもちーちゃんまで実は魔女で、契約してたアルプでしたっけ、それまで突き止めちゃうなんて。
Yeah, like the mountains, but singular. Well, that was thanks to Ayachi-san and Shiba-san. And I helped. I'm sorry. I told them about it even after you asked me to keep it a secret.
それは別にいいですけど、おかげでちーちゃんのことが分かったわけですし。
Yeah, I really wanted to do something about it for you. It seemed to me like what had happened with Kizuki-san had been weighing on your mind all this time. And since you told me about it, I felt like I had to do something.
ちーちゃんにもう会えないのは変わらないですけど、はい、もう大丈夫です。おかげでちーちゃんの気持ちが分かりましたから。自分のこと思ってくれてたって。
Yeah, I'm really happy for you.
それに
Oh.
先輩も。
Oh. Huh? What about me? Dense MC time!
ああ、もう急に顔覗き込まないでくださいよ。先輩のマジエロ。
He's super pervy, yow. What? You're starting with that now?
そうですよ。先輩が先輩なのは変わりませんもん。
I wasn't even looking at your legs. Well, I can't deny that. You could deny it a little.
すっごい複雑な顔してるし。
Oh no, this is just my face.
ねね先輩、見ました見ました。今の星名先輩の顔。
Why are you glomping her?
はい、見ましたけど、その前にちょっと苦しいです、稲葉さん。
I can't breathe.
うんうん、平和だね。
And she's just happy to be here still. She was smiling so cheerfully.
なのに実は他の悩みが一体何なんでしょう。
Yes, what indeed? Whoa! The clubroom door suddenly rattles, causing my heart to skip a beat. Crap, is it Meguru? No, wait.
あれ、誰もいないかな。
Housekeeping. Oh, it's you, Togakushi-senpai. I'm sorry, I'll open the door now. Somebody finally learned how to lock the door.
おお、やっぱりいた。ひょっとしたらと思ったけど、大当たりだったみたいだね。
But why was the door locked? What were you doing in here? Hmm?
で、鍵閉めて何してたのかな。しかも稲葉さん抜きで。
Okay, well, it was a joke. Well, oh, right, maybe you could help us out.
何に？
What's bothering her?
めぐるちゃん、まだ他に何か悩んでることがあるのかもって話をしてたんです。でも私たちには全員心当たりがなくて。
She might actually have an idea.
ふん、君たち鈍い子揃いだったんだね。なんか納得はいくけど。
Wait, do you know what it is?
まあなくはないけど。
I mean, your posture looks perfectly good to me, but okay. Yeah? What do you think it is? I'd like to help her. Oh, you can help her, all right.
ち
Huh? Togakushi-senpai?
優しいお姉さんが手取り足取り何でも教えてくれると思ったら大間違いなんだよ、星名くん。
What about when it's your route?
さてさて、それじゃあ話を続けてくれたまえ、諸君。 私のことは気にせずにね。
You're 1 year older. So, you're really not gonna tell us, huh?
私が言っちゃったら台無しってことだよ。ま、頑張りたまえ、星名くん。台無し？本当に鈍い子たちだ。わかるけど。
See, now I want to know if during her route she's going to be equally dense or if she's going to just be very upfront with everything. I may have to do her route next. I'm just so curious. Following that, Togakushi-senpai simply sat there sitting with a smile on her face. That's a lot of S's. The three of us, on the other hand, didn't get anywhere. In the end, we decided to give up for now and return to our classroom. Were you waiting for us?
あれ、稲葉さんじゃん。覗き込んじゃってどったの？
あ、いえ。星名たち？あいつらなら昼休みになってすぐに3人で出てったけど。
Again?
はい、ありがとうございます。また3人でいなくなってるとか。
I am one line ahead of predicting things in this episode so many times.
おお、稲葉さん、帰ってきたみたいだぞ。
Oh, you've come to visit us, Meguru? Oh, well, somebody's jealous.
見ての通りですよだ。
I don't know.
なんかめぐるちゃん機嫌悪い。
I wonder why.
やっぱり悩み事が。
Oh my god. Okay. It is pretty funny. I'm used to having like 1 or 2 characters that are kind of dense, but when it's multiple characters, it's really, really funny. Must be. Then... Well, we should all sit.
そうだね。席つけちゃおうっと。ありがとうございます。
Ooh. Meguru bows her head as she thanks Shiba-san, then sits down. Except for some reason, she sat down at the desk right next to mine instead of the one Shiba-san set aside for her.
あれ？そっち？ダメですか？ダメってことはないけど。
Hint, hint.
じゃあ、ここで失礼します。
Hint, hint. So, Meguru, how'd it go the other day?
何がですか？
Well, you know, the day before yesterday when...
先輩たち座らないんですか？
Oh yeah, that is awkward, isn't it? Ah, right. I'll sit down.
座りました。
Put together, they're dense together. Oh my god, this is so awkward. And so, silence descends upon us. Meguru is just sitting next to me, showing no signs of budging or saying anything.
これどういうことなの？いえ、もう何が何だか。
Well, it's clear that she's mad about something.
3人だけで目で会話しないでくださいよ。はい、すみません。
Okay, sorry. We're all perfectly in sync. Perfectly in sync.
おーい、何やってるわけ？君たちは。
We're the 3 musketeers of awkwardness. That's what I'd like to know. What the heck is Meguru's deal? She's probably trying to figure out what y'all's deal is. And then, after school...
まだ浮かない様子ですね、稲葉さん。
I wonder how long this is going to continue. Yeah, she isn't joining our conversation at all.
戸隠先輩、やっぱり教えてはもらえないんですか？
She's enjoying it. She's popping popcorn. It seems she has no intention of telling us at all. She's just smiling to herself.
稲葉さん。はい、何ですか、ねね先輩。
Aw.
そのですね、何か悩みがあるなら相談に乗りますよ。
Oh, snap! She actually went and said it! Way to go, Ayachi-san! However,
ねね先輩。はい、遠慮なくどうぞ。あ、でもその前に人払いをお願いした方がいいですか？二人きりじゃないと話しづらいかもしれませんし。ねね先輩って今誰のこと考えてます？
ooh,
はい。
no one. She responded with a question? What did she even mean by that?
今はもちろん稲葉さんのことですけど。本当ですか？自分はなんか変なんですよね。あ、はい、そのあたりを話してもらえたら嬉しいです。
I don't wanna.
ねね先輩、自分のこと応援してくれますか？
She doesn't know what you mean.
それはもちろんですけど。
That is the look of someone who has no idea what you're talking about.
応援してます。頑張ってほしいですし、力にもなりたいと思っています。稲葉さん、今日はずっと様子が変ですし、それが気がかりでしたし、だから相談に乗りたいんです。むしろねね先輩だからこそ相談しづらいですよ。
Ooh.
え？あ、めぐる、何言ってるんだろう。空気悪くしちゃいましたよね。ごめんなさい。
Oh no, that's been a group effort. Everybody here is making everything awkward in their own special way.
あ、いえ、それは別に。でも
Having come back to her senses, Meguru lifts her head and looks around the room. And since I've been looking at her, our eyes meet. Hey. Anxiety washes over me, and I experience the pain of 1,000 needles pricking me all over. Ugh. But accompanying that is the slightest tinge of bittersweetness. Meguru.
ちょっと飲み物買って頭冷やしてきます。
Okay, bye.
あ、稲葉さん。
You should go with her and get a drink. I stand up from my seat without thinking, or I guess I will follow her. I'll go after her.
あ、はい。よろしく、星野くん。
Oh, I'll take care of her, all right.
うんうん、青春だね。
I love Toko. She might be one of my favorites so far. Meguru! She must have been walking pretty fast. I didn't manage to catch up to her until we reached the courtyard. School is out, but there are still people here, and they're taking a break from their clubs or chatting with their friends. But I couldn't care less about any of that. Right now, Meguru takes priority. I finally caught up to you.
何追いかけてきてくれちゃってるんです、この先輩。
Because I wanted to. Ah, it hurts. It hurts so much. In addition to the pain and anxiety, I can now sense a conflicted feeling, as well as a strong spicy taste. Is this anger? Meguru is mad at me. Hey, Meguru.
何ですか？
Again, I'm sorry. You're mad at me, aren't you? You said it was okay yesterday, but are you still upset about how I told Ayachi-san and the others even though I promised not to? Following my question, the sharp pain intensifies. The spiciness in my mouth also... No, wait, this isn't spiciness. Even my tongue feels like it's being pricked with needles. I mistook that for spiciness. The taste itself is actually more sour. I know what this is. It's the taste of worry and unease. And as for the stinging pain, I have no doubt what that is. It happened right when I mentioned Ayachi-san.
だからそれは別にいいですってば。そんなの。それより。
Say, Meguru.
なんです？
Are you jealous? Have you been jealous lately because I've been only talking with Ayachi-san and the others? Nailed it. Whoa! Hot, hot, hot! An incredible heat washes over me. This stems from severe embarrassment. Looks like I nailed it. I can't control my laughter at the realization. The heat hasn't left, but it feels oddly comfortable now, allowing me to relax. Really? You've been jealous? I see. Of course you would be. Why haven't I noticed until now? Because you are dense. Thinking back on it, you would always get huffy whenever I left you to go somewhere with Ayachi-san and the others. Genuine anger is finally entering my mouth, but right now, even that spicy taste is pleasant to me. It's rich, with a hint of sweetness and umami. Man, why does Meguru always have the tastiest emotions? I don't feel like this is the time to savor the palate of her emotions. I feel like you should probably be trying to talk through this a little bit more. That bittersweet taste is delicious as well. Is it because all her emotions always come with a hint of sweetness? Basically, this means, so I'm the one you've wanted to spend time with? If so, wow, that would make me really happy. Right, I can tell you're lying. Hey, Meguru! She storms away in a huff. Maybe I went a little overboard there, you think? Though her emotions were still slightly sweet when she left. Her emotions are so delicious that my heart races at the slightest taste of them. I really want to taste more of them. Okay, this is a little weird. If we keep talking about the flavor of the emotions, definitely a little weird. But why do I? My own emotions are now the biggest mystery. Am I gonna be in her head? Yep, I'm in her head. What the hell is his problem? What did he think he was doing? Where does he get off claiming that I'm jealous? And then he laughed at me. No, he can just taste emotions. I shout out my frustrations into the empty air, but that fails to quell the racing of my heart or to dampen the rising temperature in my face. What's my problem anyway? I couldn't say anything in return, and I ended up running away, blushing. There you are. There's no way I would be. He can go and talk to Nene-senpai and Tsumugi-senpai all he wants. I mean, sure, I get a little uncomfortable when he does, and I worry that he finds Nene-senpai more attractive than me, but that's all. That's exactly what jealousy is. Shit. Wait a minute. I also keep thinking stuff like, why her and not me? And I always wonder if he treats Nene-senpai as nicely as he does me. Also earlier,
Nene-senpai, 自分のこと応援してくれますか?
I sorta asked that without thinking.
あれって質問じゃないよね。前にそんな話した。女の子はネネ先輩が自分のライバルにならないかちゃんと確認してから相談してるんだって。牽制して応援させる方向に持っていくんだって。
This actually is...
やきもちだ。
You finally figured it out, at least somebody did. Other than Toko.
サノバウィッチ。
What are you reading? I want to know. The weekend went by, and it's now Monday. I'm on my way to school when... What the...
あ、 ってどうしたの？渋い顔して。
I never see my face. I don't even own a mirror. It's nothing. This isn't my imagination, is it? There are these gazes stabbing me every now and then. Now that I look around, I'm finally noticing the occasional glances of jealousy directed my way as I walk down the hallway. And to make matters worse, I'm getting a headache too. What's this about?
おはようっす。って修二、お前どうしたんだ？
What do you mean?
教室来るまでの間に聞いたけど、お前変な噂流れてんぞ。
What kind of rumor?
噂？どんな？
なんかおかけんの女子に手を出しまくってるらしいってさ。
Wow, that's a hell of a rumor. This game doesn't even have that kind of route that I know of.
はあ？星名が？
うん、修二が。
Who's they? What the hell? Of course I'm not.
だよな。お前にそんな度胸あるわけないし。
Okay, well, you didn't need to say it like that.
星名だからね。正直ありえない。小心者で人に気ばっか使ってるくせに変にずれてるのが星名なんだから。
Ow.
仮にこいつが女子に迫ったとしても、エルボー食らって終わりなのは目に見えてるもんな。安定のモテない力。
All of a sudden, the headache and jealous stares don't seem so bad. Great. Now I'm depressed. At least it's nice to know that I have friends who wouldn't believe a rumor like that for a second. Especially since, regardless of what the two of them are saying, gazes continue to stab me.
で、星名はそういうやつだって分かりきってるのに、なんでそんな噂が流れてるわけ？
Do that many people actually know him that well, though? Because he keeps everybody at a distance, so I feel like only a handful of people would know that he really isn't that kind of person from their own experience.
そりゃ若菜ちゃん。みんながみんな修二のキャラを知ってるわけじゃないからだろ。
You know, I could have said nothing and I could have just let Kaido explain it.
ただまあ、なんか先週の放課後、中庭で一年の女子と派手な修羅場っつうか、血話喧嘩みたいなのを繰り広げてたらしいって話が出回っててな。
Ew.
修羅場？一年の女子って。まさか稲葉さん？
何人か見てたやつがいるらしいけどってな。その辺どうなの、修二？
Well, it's true that I had a bit of an argument with Meguru in the courtyard on Friday. And true enough, there were plenty of other students around. I suppose that could have looked like a lover's spat to anyone who isn't familiar with this. I mean, Meguru's face was beet red. At the very least, I can tell you that it had nothing to do with anything love-related. Well, actually.
まあ、そうだよな。
Ow. Why is this rumor gaining traction anyway?
ああ、お前基本的にも応用的にも地味でマニアックなキャラなのにな。そんな学院内に知られてるとも思えないし。
Well, you sure don't mince words, but yeah, you're not wrong.
そうでもないんじゃない？先月までの星名だったらカイドウの言う通りだったのかもしれないけど。
Oh, really? Huh?
二人とももう忘れたの？私たちハロウィンパーティーで大勢の前でバンドやったんだよ。
Ah.
しかも私たち的には演奏に納得いかなかったけど、好評は好評だったわけで、あやちさんのボーカルで、あのあやちさんとバンド組んでたあいつらって何者？って前よりは顔が知れてたんじゃないのかな。
I like how Kaido was also there, but he's not getting any of the benefits.
そうか？俺あの後もまるっきりモテてないぞ。
モテなくたって多少は知れ渡ったでしょ。あやちさんとバンド組んでたやつだって。それに私は前より声かけられるようになったよ。ギターのことで他のクラスの子からも。
Maybe Kaido's just the problem.
何その身分差別？俺そんなの全然ないよ。
He's definitely the problem. Well, that's 'cause you're Kaido.
カイドウだからね。
しっかり仕返ししてきやがった。若菜ちゃんも乗るなよ。
Oh no, this is how this works. It's a triumvirate and everybody gangs up on everybody else.
まあでも、なるほどな。そういうことならこの状況も少しはわからんでもない。
だね。 こりゃ後でちょっと確かめてみた方がいいかも。
Just don't ask Nene, she doesn't pay any attention to anything. Sorry, but I still don't get it. Why are people taking this rumor seriously?
綾地さんとバンド組んでたお前は話によるとどうも部活まで一緒だったらしいってわけだろ。
Correlation is not causation.
日頃もよく一緒に行動してるし、挙句おかけには最近綾地さんに勝るとも劣らない有名人の戸隠先輩まで出入りしてる。
Oh yeah.
そこに稲葉さんやシーバさんまでいるわけだからな。傍から見たらなんか気づけば美少女に囲まれてるウハウハハーレム野郎に思えてもおかしくはない。っていうか俺が言ってて羨ましくなってきた。何その境遇と
嫉妬やらキーの目やらあらぬ噂やらを買ってしまっててもおかしくないんじゃないかな。
I liked how she just glazed right over his entire reaction.
そこで実際に言い合いがあったってんだからなおさらさ。っていうかそっちの方は大丈夫なわけ？
Debatable. Yeah. I've been a little concerned about that, actually. There was sweetness mixed in with her emotions, but I still very obviously upset her. She didn't come back to the clubroom after that either. I was hoping to maybe talk to her when we saw each other at school today, but she's avoiding you now.
確かにそういう変な噂が出回っちゃってるみたいだね。
So are you all going to try to take it down, or are we just going to ignore it?
でもそんなの誤解なんだし、きっとほっとけばすぐに静まるよ。
Alright, ignoring it we are. That couldn't possibly go wrong.
同感です。誰かに聞かれたら私も誤解だと答えますから。
Although I guess on the other hand, if you try to fight it, it will probably just grow. Thanks. It makes me feel better to hear you say that. Hopefully it will go away if we leave it be, or get worse. Who knows? So yeah, let's go with the wait and see approach for now.
わかったよ。わかりました。でも星名くん、
Yes? Hmm?
その噂が静まるまでは辛いですよね。ああ、そっか。私も聞いたよ。星名くんは体質があれなんだもんね。
Yeah, I guess. I've been desperately trying to hide my pain, but these two know about my condition, so there's no point in hiding it from them. It's actually pretty rough, even now. I'm guessing that's probably because I'm talking to you. People have been almost literally staring daggers into me for the past while. Even the people without eyes, I mean, look at them. They can't look at you, but you can look at them. There aren't all that many of them, but with the rumor being what it is, each and every stare is intense and sharp. And there are other emotions being mixed in as well.
ごめんなさい。そうですね。それじゃ話も済みましたし、私たちはこれで。
Yeah, but I feel like if you all of a sudden start distancing yourself from each other, it's just going to make it worse too.
頑張ってね。
Yeah, and sorry for getting you mixed up in this stupid rumor. The two of them return to their seats, but the gazes linger on. How weird. This is jealousy too, but it's so different from what I felt the other day. Meguru's jealousy was pleasant and delicious, but this stabbing jealousy right now is excruciating. Ugh, I think I'm getting sick. To the nurse's office. Or the occult club. By lunch break, I reached the limit of my pain tolerance and had to flee to the club room where I could be by myself. Ayachi-san had slipped me the key and went into the school cafeteria with the other club members. It's better for us not to be together, and she knows how badly I want to avoid everyone staring. Besides, the last thing I want right now is everyone tiptoeing around me and constantly asking if I'm okay. Thankfully, Ayachi-san and Shiba-san understood as much and decided to help me out this way. I really appreciate that. I need to make the most out of the peace and quiet they gave me by recovering the best I can. Except for I wouldn't be surprised if Meguru tried to pop in here. I was really hoping I could see Meguru and talk to her, though. Well, there's always later. I'm sure Ayachi-san will explain things to her somehow. I wonder if she's still angry about what happened on Friday, though. Meguru. Is it me, or does it sound like someone's running down the hallway toward this room?
Senpai!
Ah. What? Meguru? What is she doing here? How many times did we say her name? Was it at least 3?
ネネ先輩から聞きました。だから自分謝らなきゃって。
Oh, what?
自分のせいでごめんなさい。変な噂流れて先輩が悪者になっちゃって。
Oh, no. This is 100% a shared fault situation. No, that's not something you need to...
でも、先輩本当に参ってるみたいだし、見るからに弱ってるんですもん。
You should probably just tell her about your condition, I think. I can't deny that I'm not feeling 100% right now, but...
だから、ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい、先輩。
Aw. Her anger from Friday has completely vanished. The concern Meguru is expressing right now comes from the bottom of her heart. I don't need to use my ability to tell me that. She's even tearing up a little. Aw. Look, I'm really okay. I should be the one apologizing to you.
なんで先輩が謝るんですか？
This never would have happened if I never upset you in the first place. And besides, you're just as much a victim here as I am.
自分はそんなのスルーできますもん。クラスで浮くのは慣れっこですし。でも先輩はそんなに弱っちゃってるじゃないですか。ぐったりして辛そうだし。
I think you're kinda off the mark there. I'm just as capable of ignoring silly rumors as she is. It's the looks of jealousy that are the serious problem for me. So she doesn't have to worry about my emotional well-being or anything. I'll be okay once this is all over. But there's no way for me to explain this without also explaining my strange power. We already told her about magic and witches the other day. But still, revealing my ability to her is a whole different matter. I've been hiding it this whole time, so I get a little anxious whenever I think about revealing it. I'm a weirdo who can perceive people's emotions through my 5 senses. I'm afraid that she would find that creepy and would distance herself from me. I don't think so. And I'd rather not tell her if that's what doing so would lead to.
とにかくご飯食べて元気出しましょう。
Or it could be something that brings you closer, you don't know.
でも吐き気があるんじゃ。どうしよう。背中とかさすります？それとも飲み物くらいだったら平気ですか？自分ダッシュで買ってきますよ。
I don't get it. I was afraid to reveal my ability to her, and everyone else's overbearing kindness felt exhausting. But seeing Meguru genuinely worrying about me right now is strangely calming. Meguru.
はい、何がいいですか？
There's something I'd like to tell you. I've made up my mind. This is something I want her to know. I want to tell you something I've been keeping secret. So, could I have some of your time after school today? Let's keep it as vague as conceivably possible, so she thinks it could be something like a confession, but then it's not actually a confession. My sudden question startles Meguru, but she understands the importance of it. Meguru answers with a nod right away. With school over for the day, Meguru and I leave the school together. It's been a while since that last happened.
先輩の部屋に行きたいです。また。
I was considering going down that one alley and talking at the usual spot, but then Meguru asked me that. Doing this at my place works for me, though. Is your dad home? We then head for my room, where I explain to her everything about my ability. She listens attentively without saying a word the whole time. Interesting. So, yeah, that's about it. With my explanation now finished, I finally raised my eyes. I found it too difficult to look at her face while I was speaking. While I did resolve myself to tell her, I was still afraid of her reaction. But now that I've told her everything, I have no choice but to steel myself and face her head on. I'm ready for her reaction, no matter what it might be. Meguru. Aw, That's not the reaction I was expecting. Huh? The sight I find upon raising my head startles me. Meguru is neither surprised, creeped out, nor doubting of me. Instead, she's tearing up, as if racked by guilt. Meguru?
そうだったんだ。なら、ずっと辛かったですよね、それ。知らなかった。めぐるの知らないところで、そんな辛い生活を送ってたんだ。先輩。
Far from doubting me, she has believed every word of my story and is empathizing greatly for me. I really thought that even if she did believe me, she'd at least be a little put off by the fact that I've been reading her emotions this whole time.
だったら自分も今日、この前だってすごく辛い目に遭わせちゃってたってことですよね。
To be fair, it's been everybody, it's not just been you, and he actually seems to enjoy your emotions.
やっぱりごめんなさいですよ、先輩。
Although, actually saying that might veer it into creepy territory. Meguru is incredibly remorseful. A burning heat wells up in my chest. My heart starts racing, and the heat spreads through the rest of my body, eventually reaching my head as well. Your emotions have never felt painful to me. I start talking in a daze.
先輩。
Your emotions actually always make me happy and warm my heart. That even happened when you came here. When I was by myself, I felt like crap, but then I started feeling better the moment you showed up. And I don't know why, but they're always so tasty to me. There's always sweetness in the mix, no matter what the emotion. Sometimes I crave it so badly that I get carried away. That's why on Friday I said that... Sorry, I should probably stop myself while I'm ahead. Oh. Lost in the conversation, I failed to realize Meguru's widened eyes and bright red face. Damn it, I panicked. What was I rambling on about? Oh god, I want to crawl into a hole and die. But then...
先輩。
Huh? A smile slowly spreads across Meguru's face. Meguru approaches me. This time it's my turn to go wide-eyed and freeze up. Aw. It's so warm and soft. I find myself bewildered at the sudden sensation pressing against my face. What is this? What's going on? Did Meguru embrace me and press my head against her chest?
なら、どうぞ、もっと。
Well, now hang on, we haven't gotten that far yet. Meguru's bashful whispers come with a hint of nervousness, but overpowering that is their gentleness and sincerity. Meguru.
はい。先輩。
Aw. This is amazing. That bittersweet emotion I've been sensing from Meguru, together with her warmth and the softness of her body, permeates every fiber of my being. No, there's much more than that bittersweetness this time. I'm blanketed in all sorts of sensations, sounds, smells, and tastes, and each one of them feels so very pleasant. My mind is nothing but a blurry haze at this point. It's almost as if I'm taking in the entirety of Meguru's rich and vibrant being.
めぐる、なんかすごいことしちゃってますよね。
Oh no, I'm not complaining.
いきなり何やってるんだろう。ごめんなさい先輩。急にこんな、話します。
No, please don't let go. I'm so happy right now. She presses me against her chest even more. Engulfed by the sensation of Meguru and her emotions, I can't help but let out a relaxed sigh again.
先輩。って本当に分かっちゃってるんですよね。めぐるの気持ち。めぐるも嬉しいって、そういうことなんだって。めぐるも 自分でようやくわかりましたけど。
Yeah, I'm entranced. This feels wonderful.
なら、よかったです。こんなのでよかったら、いくらでも、どうぞ。
Her warm sweetness wraps around and gently coddles me, and a smell that makes my chest tighten grows much more intense. This is not a smell representing an emotion, it's an actual smell. The smell coming from Meguru, the smell of a girl. I could not read that seriously, sorry. I should have expected this. I mean, she's burying my face in her chest.
その、ごめんなさい。おっぱいがもっとあったら、もっと良かったのかもですけどね。なんて。
Just kidding, but really though, you might be onto something.
ほっといてくださいよ。
But, well, breasts are breasts. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Let's just throw that out there in this context.
何のフォローにもなってませんから、それ。何？自分喧嘩売られてます？
Sometimes I wonder. I'm sorry for always teasing you like that. You seem to like it, though. And thank you for doing this for me.
いえ、だって、そんな、先輩ですから。
Aw.
わかってます。わかっちゃいましたよ。もう。
We remain like this for a while without talking, with my ear pressed up against Meguru's rapidly beating heart. I have the feeling that the beating of her heart will echo in my mind for long after we part. That was sweet. I guess we haven't parted yet. No, we have. Okay.
本当、すごいことやっちゃったけど、思わず。なんだか、今になって猛烈に恥ずかしいけど。
Well, it's like they say, a little less conversation, a little more action. And by they, I mean Elvis.
明日、先輩の顔がちゃんと見られるか自信ないけど。でも、もう、わかっちゃった。完全に、先輩、めぐる、わかっちゃいましたよ。
What has he realized?
先輩が好き。
Oh, she said it.
好き、先輩が好き。ああ、もうどうしよう。なんかめぐる、すごい好きだった。変なの、叫んじゃうとか。
There's just some random person over at the vending machine going, what is she shouting about? Who does she love?
恥ずかしくてしょうがないのに、顔、笑っちゃってるとか。明日、早く来ないかな。そうしたら仕切り直しだし、先輩も嬉しいって言ってくれたし。
I think he was kind of sensory overloaded at the time, but yeah, probably.
あーもう走っちゃうし。これって噂が本当になっちゃったみたいな感じ。いいですよ、全然。めぐるは大歓迎ですよ。
Except for the rumor's not really true because the rumor was a harem. She's just running home like Charlie from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with the golden ticket. Run, Charlie!
サノバウィッチ。
No, please don't let go. I have no idea what that is. Looking back on yesterday's events, my face is burning up all over again. Wow, thinking about it, things got pretty crazy yesterday, huh? I mean, Meguru hugged me, and when she was about to let go, I asked her not to. She may have been the one who started it, but still.
こんなのでよかったら、いくらでも、どうぞ。
Okay, I really thought that the music was just going to stop every time he went back to the present. I was gonna laugh so hard. It's true that it was embarrassing, but When I remember how her emotions felt and how she felt, I get so happy that my chest hurts. It's almost too much to bear. Man, what a trip. I've already forgotten the heat in my face and am now absently gazing up at the ceiling. I'm glad I have this ability. I wouldn't have been able to enjoy her emotions otherwise. You would have, just not the same way. I want to taste them more. Okay, that's a little... I feel like you're getting a little lost in the process, but sure. And Meguru said I could enjoy them as much as I want. Wait, what did I just say? I come back to my senses, utterly bewildered at myself. Did I just say I was happy to have my ability? I have never thought that once in my life before. It's been nothing but a nuisance for my entire life, and I've always wished I didn't have it. But it's only because I had that ability I could perceive Meguru's emotions.
Oi! 大丈夫か? 何朝から叫んでるんだ?
Inconsistent music cues. Nothing. Forget I did that. Anyway, I need to get dressed for school. Or ready for school. I need to get ready for school. And there, I'll be able to see Meguru. And then... Oh no!
おい、だから何なんだ? 何? 反抗期? 今さら? 遅いぞお前.
Live fish. But the problem is... all the other emotions? While I can read emotions, I can't exactly read thoughts, so...
失礼します。先輩?
Yeah. Hi there.
来ちゃいました。
So no aloha today, huh? Right. This is so awkward. But it's awkward in a different way than earlier. Oh, right. Don't you want to say hi to Ayachi-san and Shiba-san too? I think they would like that.
はい、そうですね。ねね先輩、つむぎ先輩、チャロ。
There it is. Aloha.
チャロ。
I like how they've been saying it too.
こんにちは。
Oh, you ruined it, Nene.
しましたよ、先輩。
How many experience points do I get for that one? Yep, you sure did. Oh my god, okay, that's funny. So... oh man. Oh crap. I'm acting so awkward right now. To put it bluntly, I'm hyper-fixated on Meguru. What's on her mind? What is she thinking about? I'm too worried about that stuff to start a proper conversation. And I also keep inadvertently glancing at you-know-what. Just yesterday, my face was buried there. You might want to stop.
どうしよう。めぐる、ただでさえ無口になっちゃってたのに。
You know, I have to admit, when I was anticipating this was going to be kind of a slow burn, I was not thinking about the potential for increased social awkwardness. But it seems so obvious now.
先輩の顔見てるだけで昨日のこと思い出しちゃってたのに。先輩。今、めぐるの胸見てたよね。それって先輩も思い出してくれてるってことだよね。嬉しいけど、やっぱり恥ずかしい。どうしていいかわからなくなっちゃう。
Oh my gosh.
ああ、もうあんなに早く会いたかったのに、なんでうまく喋れないんだろう。君らそんなことばっかりやってるね。
Thank you. The both of us jerk up as Karia suddenly addresses us.
会話がないのにひたすら向かい合ってるとか、すごい不気味なんだけど。
We were just working on a Meisner exercise. We just hadn't gotten to the actual repeating of lines yet. Actually, no, we were. It was just awkward, semi-silent sounds.
つうかさ、お前ら例の噂の件はいいわけ？
Nope. Huh? Ah. Honestly, I had completely forgotten about it until we mentioned it. For some reason, none of the jealous looks I'm getting today bother me.
だって別に喧嘩したわけじゃないんですもん。
I like how that's the part that she refutes.
だから普通に仲良くしてますよってアピールした方がいいですよね。なので自分もこうしてきたんですよ。
Huh? That's why she's here?
そんな言い訳したら先輩もなんだで終わっちゃうし。
Well, you're not wrong. Oh, have I been worried over nothing?
せっかく先輩が意識してくれてたのに。
But isn't what happened yesterday on Meguru's mind at all?
けど先輩どうして何も言ってくれないんだろう。昨日あんなすごいことがあったのに。
So much situational irony.
顔だけは二人してコロコロ百面相なんだけどな。
まあ見てる分には面白いけど、この二人は面白いわけ？これで。
No. In the end, we weren't able to hold a proper conversation at all. I just need to find a way to talk to her. Especially since I want to know what she's been thinking since the incident yesterday. Maybe lunch in the OC room? But that's easier said than done. Listen. Meguru,
なんでしょう。
how should I say... about yesterday. Thanks.
いえ自分はただ。
No, thank you. I mean, I really appreciate how you came all the way to the club room to check on me during lunch break.
え？
I feel kind of bad that I took up so much of your lunch break.
昼休みですか？
Why am I talking about lunch break? Yeah.
はい。いえ別に。
It's already after school, and I still can't broach the topic. Unable to ask her what I really want, I've just been testing the waters. You just need a cannonball, dude. Even I don't have a clue what I've been doing. To be honest, I'm afraid. Afraid of each and every one of her reactions. How does she think about what happened yesterday? And how does she feel about it? Well, that part you could probably figure out. There's no way for me to know this, and I'm frankly terrified of the answers. At least based on the feelings I can perceive now, I can tell that she doesn't mind talking to me. But that's the entirety of what I know about her state of mind. All sorts of negative thoughts are entering my mind, like maybe she regrets doing what she did yesterday. Or maybe she's wondering how to turn me down if I get carried away and ask her to do it again. Stuff like that. It's not like that. You're just answering a thought in your own head.
何がしか？
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
はあ。
Forget about that. What I'm really trying to say is, I'm not the kind of guy you think I am.
どういうこと？
I don't know. Huh?
なんでわかるんすか？
No what?
違いました。
Okay.
っていうか、なんだろうね、この会話。
I'm not entirely convinced this is a conversation. Crap. We've been having this dumbass conversation in front of everyone. Everyone else is just awkwardly smiling at us. I don't blame them. I'd think we're idiots too if I were them. You could think you're idiots too. But this is all happening because I can't muster the courage to ask the questions that actually matter. What now? Seriously, I can help other people just fine, but I never know what to do when it comes to myself. I feel like that's pretty typical for a lot of people. Do you want to step in as a mediator?
ご一度、これは昨日 何かあったご様子ですな。
Ah, now you're explaining it.
ぽいですね。昨日めぐるちゃんは星名くんを送っていってましたし。
Okay, that doesn't mean what you think it means, Toko.
何があったかとはこちらから聞けはしませんけど、やっぱり大変なんですね、こういうことって。
Touchy was the subject indeed. The way I'm acting is honestly pathetic. My actions here speak volumes about how I've been living my life until now. But, no matter how clueless I am about how to proceed, the bigger problem is how my urge to feel more of Meguru's emotions is growing by the day. I understand that he enjoys it, but I really feel like he's chasing that high a little bit too much, because I feel like if he gets so hyper-fixated on just trying to experience those sensations, it's going to be detrimental for their relationship. Not just, in a romantic sense, but their friendship as well. Rein it in.
お前、無防備すぎだぞ。女なんだから恥じらいってものを持ってくれよな。まったく。それとも、俺だからなのか。
Is she doing this for research?
王道とはいえたまりませんね、こういうの。
Okay, I was a little worried for a minute.
先輩もこうして来てくれたらな。めぐるの方からだとうまく言えないし、今日もずっとどうしていいのかわからなくてひたすら待ちモードになっちゃってたし。
If only somebody would take the initiative. Anybody.
でもこのままじゃ拉致が開かないよね。
Oh, maybe she will.
っていうか、なんで先輩何も言ってくれないわけ？胸に抱いちゃったの嬉しいって言ったくせに。
Awkward, socially, both of you.
めぐるのこと惚れさせたくせに。鈍感なの？バカなの？嬉しいっていうのはあくまでも後輩に対してのものなの？なんなのそれ。だったら仮にめぐるが思い切って告白しても変に思われるだけじゃないですか。もうどうしろと。
Do it.
俺はずっと意識してたぞ。お前にずっと女を感じてた。
やっぱり
Oh?
頑張らなきゃ。そうだよね、ちいちゃん、めぐるも。
Yes.
だから先輩に女を意識してもらわなきゃだ。
Okay, that could go one of two ways. This is either going to get even more awkward and hilarious, or it's going to work really well.
サノバウィッチ。
I feel like it's probably going to be the former, not the latter. It will eventually go well. The next day, during a break between classes, Meguru pulled me out of my classroom. I followed behind her extremely nervously.
また自分の家に来ませんか？
Once we reach an isolated spot, Meguru extends an invitation out to me. How am I supposed to take this? Just accept it. Okay, so she's inviting me over to her place, something she has already done once before. But this time, things are different. To play Manhunt together?
いや、はい、先輩がやりたいならそれも。
Oh, well, we don't really have to if you don't want to. But then why else would she invite me? Oh my god. I'm obviously going to remember what happened the other day after school as soon as we're alone, whether I want to or not. Does she also want a repeat of that? No, no way, but...
とにかくどうでしょうか。
Huh? Yeah, sure. I'll happily accept your invitation.
はい。それじゃあ自分ネネ先輩に断っておきますね。
There she goes. Since I'm in the same class as Ayachi-san, it would have made more sense if she had left it to me, or if we went together. This makes it rather hard for me to return to the classroom right away. Man, I ruffle my hair and let out a sigh. I just sort of said yes on the spur of the moment. Today after school, oh boy. Actually, I don't mind the idea. I'm dying to go, really. I'm thrilled that she invited me over, but still. Why can't I get my goddamn act together? That is a good question. Anyway, after school it is. I perceived that familiar taste from Meguru again just now. That delicious bittersweet taste that always makes me antsy. Would I be able to shape up some if I wasn't tasting it? Even if that were the case, I wouldn't ever want to stop tasting it. I want to taste it more, not less. That's ultimately what this all comes down to, and that is the problem. But despite recognizing that, I feel like it's an allegory. You know, for something else, it probably is. I spent the rest of the school day in a state of anxiety. But time waits for no man, and the school day came to an end mercilessly fast. Did we remember our 3DW? Oh. After leaving school together with Meguru, we've begun walking towards her house.
遠回りする必要ないのに、なんかこっちの道来ちゃいましたね。
Right. I don't know why, but this route just became the way we always go somehow.
なんかですよね。
Right. We're still struggling to string together a sensible conversation. But we still march on. That's a trend for this. A lot of marching.
それじゃあ、ちょっと待っててください。
We finally arrived at Meguru's house. She tells me to wait outside first, just like last time. Is she gonna change again? I guess she's not comfortable if she's not dressing like that at home. My first thought was, does she really need to do that now of all times? But the problem lies with me, not her. Well, at least you realize it. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Take some deep breaths, Shuuji. Serenity now. I try to calm my breathing as I'd wait for Meguru. I wonder if she's going through the same thing I am. Also, why did she invite me over today? My mind goes in circles as I wait.
よし。先輩来てくれた。だからやらねば。昨日乙女芸で予習したあれを今。
Oh no.
このままじゃ拉致が開かないし、めぐるも他にどうしていいかわかんないし。あんまり待たせるのも悪いし、急がなきゃ。とりあえず履き替えないと。でもこれはいくらなんでもやりすぎじゃない？先輩に惹かれたら元も子もなくない？
Yeah, we can walk through this. We don't need to dive in.
女の子の方から下着見せるなんてありえないし、はしたなすぎるし。
Oh, that's what you were doing.
どうしよう。ああ、もうなんでめぐる寸前でへたれるわけ？普通に門借りだけする？でもそれじゃあ。めぐる。
What's taking so long? He's just standing out there.
先輩をうちの前で待たせるなんてひどいわね。上がってもらったわよ。
Uh-oh. I'm not ready yet. Excuse me.
ちょっと待って。今行きますから。
Remix. Sorry about this. Your mom just...
いえ、エキッシュ。
She hasn't changed yet. Was it really okay for me to come in already? Then again, it's not like I had a choice in the matter after her mom found me.
もうお母さん、もたもたしてためぐるが悪いんだけど。
Oh no, he's gonna sense the anger at her mom.
どうしよう。本当にどうしよう。先輩もう上がってきちゃったし、何も手が打ててない。
So...
座ってください。適当に。
I choose the floor. Okay, will do.
どうぞ。自分もよいしょっと。
It's been a little while since the last time I was here.
そうですね。久々 々です。
This conversation is going nowhere.
何これ、学院にいる時より緊張する。二人きりだから、なんか自分の部屋じゃないみたい。
It happens. What's wrong? Are you okay?
だから平気っしゃ。お気になさらず。
Okay. Damn, I'm more preoccupied with Meguru now than ever before. But she's not saying anything either. I'm assuming that she had something in mind when she invited me over. Why? You could just hang out. Is she waiting for the right moment? I don't want to rush her if so. If waiting's all I can do, then wait I will.
どうしよう。墓穴掘ったのかも。結局ただ普通に上がってもらっただけになっちゃったし。
Improv.
でも先輩と二人っきりにはなりたかったし、先輩も。
I've been focusing all my attention on reading Meguru's feelings. There it is again. That wonderful bittersweet taste.
はい、何すか？
Nothing.
そうですか。
I still have no idea what feeling could be leading to this taste, but it's so tasty. My heart goes wild whenever I taste it. With my heart racing, I relish the taste, and then the same urge as always wells up within me. I want more of it, and I want to know what feelings are behind it. Internal moaning. Wait, groaning.
なんで先輩何も喋ってくれないんだろう。それなら自分から何か切り出せばいいっていうのはわかるんだけど、限界ですよ、限界。部屋に来てもらうまでで。これ以上は無理。自分からなんて無理。だっていきなり告白なんかしちゃったら変に思われるに決まってるし、怖いし。だから先輩から迫ってほしいんだけど、先輩がめぐるのことどう思ってるのかまだちゃんとわからないし、だから怖いし。
Be careful what you wish for.
かといって自分からまた抱き寄せるなんてもう無理。もう気づいちゃったもん。分かっちゃったんだもん、自分の気持ち。
Other tastes are now mixed in with the bittersweet one, and the heat has also gone up. The emotions she's feeling have changed, or maybe they've become a complex mix of several different emotions. What is she thinking about? What could be causing this mix of tastes? The magic bullet blender? I've become obsessed with that question and desperately want to know the answer, but I'm too afraid to ask. I simply continue experiencing her emotions in silence. You could help, sir. Like, do something. I have no right calling Meguru timid anymore. I'm not any better. Actually, that's right. Meguru said we're kindred spirits from the start. I know that all I have to do is man up and ask her. But I'm too scared to do that. I've been too scared this whole time. Why am I such a chicken? Is it because I've been tormented by my ability all this time? Because this is the first time I've ever actually wanted to taste the feelings of another? No, neither is the cause. It's because it's the first time I've ever felt like this for a girl. Or in other words, I'm in love with someone for the first time in my life. I've fallen for Meguru. Oh shit! Now that I've realized that, my heart is beating even faster, and it's even more difficult to say anything.
考えすぎて頭がクルクルしてきた。
It's like a metapod battle. They're both just using the same move over and over again, but it doesn't do anything.
先輩はまだ何も言ってくれないし。
Neither of their defenses can get any higher.
だったらもうここはやっぱりアピールするしかない。そのために今日こうして来てもらったんだから。意識してもらって迫ってもらうために。乙女芸でもよくある展開の。
Oh, please, please do.
そう、お前無防備すぎっていうの。
Hmm?
と
Oh my. Perhaps the position Meguru was just sitting in was uncomfortable or something, because right as I look in her direction, Meguru shifts her legs about. One of her legs is now pulled in with her knee pointing upward. It's so awkward. There's way more exposed skin now. I can see her bare legs almost up to the crotch. Does she realize what's happening? Yes. That position is extremely dangerous.
思い切ってやってみたけど恥ずかしい想定以上に恥ずかしいこれ見えてないよねこれギリギリ大丈夫だよね見えそうで見えないくらいにできてるよね
Yeah, you're still good.
ああ足下ろしたいでも
うん
わかっちゃう恥ずかしくて顔背けちゃってるのに先輩がめぐるの足を見てくれてるのわかる
Oh my god, the tears.
だったらこのまま行くしかない先輩はむっつりだしこうやってちょっとアピールすればグッと来てくれるは
I don't think he's a closet pervert. I think it's pretty clear.
ずそれでたまらなくなってめぐるのこと大好きになってくれてめぐるのこと彼女にしたいって言ってくださいよ
I think you're confusing love with something else.
めぐるは情けないですけどこうやってアピールすることしか
Meguru.
なんか熱いな
Wow, she's really going for it. What? Now she's even loosened up her top. On the other side of her button-down blouse is... No way. Her modest mounds are visible in the gap she opened up. Modest mounds. I know it's hot, but if she opens up her blouse this much, I could end up seeing her bra. Does she realize what she's doing? It's bad enough that I can see her panties, but... My mind goes blank the moment I look down again. I can see them. I can see her panties. I also wonder if I should be making this more opaque. Yeah, that helps. It's not a big deal, but that's fine. Her legs are more relaxed, and the arm that was boldly blocking before is now at her chest. Holy shit, this is amazing! With her legs spread open like this, I can fully take in her voluptuous thighs. But wait, there's more! Her panties are completely visible, and I can see the full shape of her crotch. Don't say it like that. Calm down, dude. Wait, is she actually showing this to me on purpose? No, that can't be! Which is why I mustn't look. I shan't look. But despite knowing that, my eyes are glued to the point between her legs. Yeah. Is he just panting like a dog at this point? Before I know it, I'd begun to pant heavily. You know what? Maybe. But who wouldn't? A normal person? I can see Meguru's panties and crotch.
すごい顔してくれてるすごい見てくれてる気がする
I'm glad you're happy about this, but I'm a little concerned.
恥ずかしくて死にそうだけど嬉しい思い切ってやってみてよかったこんなこともう二度とできないだからここで決めるんださらにアピールでもそれで俺が男っての忘れてないかとかエッチありの乙女芸みたいな展開になっちゃったらどうしよう
I feel like he didn't think that far ahead.
けどもう引っ込みもつかないし続けるしかない先輩にグッと来てほしいもんよしなーに見てるんですかもうエッチ
That was perfectly natural. It didn't sound forced at all. Oh,
そんなにめぐるの胸元が気になるんだ
among other things, apparently.
ってことはひょっとして先輩めぐるのこと好きだったり
Well, actually, instead of your chest, I mean, your chest did draw my attention some, but that's not the only thing I've been looking at. Why would you say it? For a brief moment, Meguru and I look at each other with confused looks on our faces. I guess we're not on the same page. Unable to take it any longer, I avert my eyes, and as I do so, I end up getting another glimpse at Meguru's crotch. She follows my eyes all the way down to her most precious spot. Meguru, Oh no, she didn't realize she gave it all away. Sorry, but I can see your panties. I thought I was still in the safe zone. I didn't even get to change.
システムを設定してください。
Alright. There we go, I think we're back in the safe zone. I don't think it was that big of a deal, but, you know, I like to err on the side of caution. Anyway.
早く言ってくださいよ。もうバカ、世界のバカ、このむつりの変態マジエロ先輩。
Super mega ultra pervert. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
知らないですよ。もう台無しじゃないですか。なんでこうなるの。バカなのめぐるって。
At what point does her mom burst in and go, "What's happening? Does anybody want cookies and tea?" Just layer on.
サノバウィッチ。
That scene went about as well as I expected.
どうした修二？昼飯行かねえの？
Oh, I've already had a feast for the eyes.
頭なんか抱えちゃって噂の件？でもあれならだいぶ収まってきたじゃん。
Oh no, it's my own doing. I'm
や？
I'm such a fucking idiot. It's the next day, and I still can't stop beating myself up over the screw-up. I'm depressed as hell and racked with anxiety, but worst of all, I have no idea how I'm supposed to face Meguru. Normally I would reach out to her and apologize, but I can't even bring myself to text her. It was just an accident. It wasn't on purpose, but there's no way she'd accept those excuses. She was seriously pissed at me. How am I so goddamn stupid? If I hadn't been staring so much, I might be able to talk my way out of this, and yet...
よくわかんないけど。
It's okay, I don't know what that sound was I just made.
悩んでるらしいっすね。なんか青少年的な感じに。
Actually, yes.
おい、めぐるちゃんとなんかあったのか？
And this is when he just blurts it out Nene style.
おお、ビクビクっとした。図星？
No, it's just a twitch.
つーか、ここ最近の修二だったら他にないだろうしな。
なんかしちゃったんなら、とにかくすぐに謝りに行きゃいいのに。
Probably. Yeah, of course. But I feel like Meguru will lose her cool the moment she sees me. What the heck was that anyway? I thought it was obvious that she was showing me that on purpose. But then why the hell did she yell at me after? I don't get it. I have no idea what to do or what Meguru was thinking. You can't just give these vagaries, they're gonna ask what happened.
重症だねこりゃ。
よし修二、飯行くぞ。
Huh? But I...
いいかな。飯食いながら俺たちにぶちまけてみろって。それだけで多少はなんか見えてくると思うぜ。
I wouldn't talk to Kaido about this. Kaido.
あ、私も参加は無条件で決定なんだね。
そりゃそうだって。修二も女の子側からの意見欲しいだろうし。
Actually.
とにかくこういう時は友達に相談するのが一番だぜ。な、修二。行くぞ行くぞ。
なんだかんだで友情に熱いよね、カイドウって。わざわざ世話焼いてさ。
I think he just wants the details.
めぐるちゃんと何があったのか興味もあるじゃん。
Bingo.
いや、それ言っちゃうといろいろ台無しだから。
It's cool. I know your hearts are in the right place. Thanks, guys. Would you lend me your ears?
あいよー。
じゃあ行きますか。
Thank God I have friends so willing to help. For now. Honestly, I've just been thinking myself in circles this whole time. I wonder what Meguru is doing right now. Are her thoughts going in circles just like mine? Or is she bristled with rage towards me?
だから思い出しもだえはやめろって。
学食まで我慢しな、我慢。
I can't hold it. At the end of the day, I guess I'm just afraid. I want to experience more of Meguru's feelings, and I want to know what she's thinking, but I'm terrified to take a step forward. I'm trying to read her emotions as best I can, but I don't trust my own power. Then maybe stop leaning on it so much. The pessimism I've cultivated throughout my life is taking its toll. However, there are two things that are crystal clear to me. One is that in spite of everything, I'm in love with Meguru. How does she feel about me? It's the same. And the other is that I will absolutely have to take that step forward if I want an answer to the question I've been too terrified to ask. Meguru. I wonder what she's doing right now. Conveniently, we'll get to see. But not him.
そうですか。そんなに星名くんのことが好きなんですね。はい。なんか気づくとものすごく好きになっちゃってまして。
Aw.
気づくとっていうのがミソだね。自覚するまで時間かかっちゃったんだね。周りからしたら正直バレバレだったですもんね。
It usually is.
嘘！だからやっと今ちゃんと聞くことができて安心しました。前にも言った通り応援します。力にならせてもらえませんか？
Ship.
ありがとうございます。前に自分、ネネ先輩にだけは相談できないなんて言っちゃったのに。いいんですよ。分かってますから。乙女心だよね。っていうか、最初から察しがついてた戸隠先輩はともかく、私と綾地さんも気づくまでちょっとかかっちゃったしね。
Yes, Toko has skills.
それはまあ、私も恋愛にはさほど詳しくないものですから。ですが、もう大丈夫です、稲葉さん。どんとこいです。ねね先輩。稲葉さん、そんなに強くしがみついたら苦しいです。
Oh, no chibi this time.
めぐる、どうしていいか全然わかんなくて、それ以前に自信がなくて怖くて、目の前真っ暗になっちゃってたんです。だから嬉しくて。ねね先輩。稲葉さん、涙ぐんじゃって、そんなに不安だったんだね。めぐるちゃん、私もついてるよ。もちろん私もね。ここは一つ整理するために順番に話してもらえるかな。
How much detail are they going to give their counterparts? I do wonder.
はい。紬先輩も戸隠先輩もありがとうございます。とりあえず星名くんにその想定外に下着まで見せてしまったんですよね。
Oh, you actually took that better than I was expecting.
そうなんですよ。自分ちょっとアピールしたかっただけなのに、まるで自分から足開いてパンツ見せたみたいにですよ。ありえないですよ。恥ずかしすぎますって。星名くん的にはむしろそれもそそったんじゃないのかな。ほら、男の子ってパンツ好きだもんね。
Alright.
そりゃ星名先輩はもっつりだからそうかもしれませんけど。
They're all just like, yeah, we know.
でもそれって同時に自分からパンツを見せてくる女の子だと思われたってことじゃないですか。それは確かに避けたいね。軽い子だと思われたくないもん。事故だって言えば済む話なんじゃないの？見てくださいって言わんばかりにアピールしたのは確かですもん。胸元もちょっと開けたりとか。そもそもなんですけど、 どうしてそんなギリギリなアピールを？
Because he wasn't making the first move.
それは自分から告白する勇気はないんで先輩からしてほしくて。でも先輩ったらさっぱり迫ってきてくれないんですもん。自分の胸に顔をうずめてうっとりしてくれてたくせに。いつの間にそんな出来事が。
I like how that is a little bit more than they were expecting in spite of what she just told them about what happened yesterday.
いえ、はい。この前ついやっちゃって、先輩が能力のことを打ち明けてくれて、それでもう、うわーってなっちゃって。めぐるの向けてくれた気持ちはいつだって嬉しかったとか言ってくれちゃうから、自分も、ならどうぞって気づくと。っていうか、それで自分の気持ちを自覚したんですけど。逆に、そんなことまで言ってそんなことまでされたのに星名くんの方からはその後何もリアクションがないと。はい。
でもそれで納得。だからなんだね。ここのところ二人が仲直りしたみたいなのに変な距離感だったの。星名くんもなんか挙動ってたもんね。めぐるちゃんの顔色を伺ってたっていうか。
That's exactly what he was doing.
なるほど。それで思い切った一手を打ってみたわけですか。はい。乙女ゲーとかでもよくあるんですよ。ヒロインの無防備さに攻略キャラが焦ってくれて、それをきっかけに異性を意識っていう展開。
そんななんだ、乙女ゲーって。
っていうか、そういうのよくやるんだね、稲葉さん。なんか納得はいくけど。まあ、それでですね。しかもヒロインはたまたま勝負下着つけてたりしてるんです。アピールするつもりじゃなかったのに、攻略キャラが俺のためにって思ってくれちゃうんですよ、イケメンボイスで。つけてたんですか、勝負下着。
I didn't have time.
いえ、それが普通ので履き替えようとは思ってたんですけど、寸前でさすがにパンツ見せちゃうのはってためらっちゃったんですよね。それで結局見せちゃったんなら履き替えておけばよかったね。見せる気はなかったんです。結局見せちゃいましたけど。落ち着いてください。見せてしまったものはもうどうしようもありません。
That ship has sailed.
はい。それで今はどうしたいと思ってるんですか？どうしたいって。まだ星名くんから告白してほしいか。それはもちろんです。だって自分男の人のことこんなに好きになったの初めてなんですもん。先輩の彼女にしてほしいですよ。めぐるの気持ち全部先輩にあげたい。聞いてるだけでキュンキュンきちゃうね、シーワさん。はい、めぐるちゃん本当に可愛い。本当ですか？先輩もそう思ってくれますかね？今のを見せられたら一発だとは思うけど、それは無理なんだよね。
Mm-hmm.
だってそれは昨日あんなことしちゃって先輩引いてるかもしれないし、違うんですって弁解したいけどどう聞き出していいかわかんないですし、先輩も今日会いに来てもくれないしメールもくれないから、やっぱり怖くて。
でも戸隠先輩、星名くんだって。
No. Don't tell her. Let her figure it out.
だからそれは私たちが言っちゃダメだよ。これは二人の恋なんだよ。
But you could kinda help steer them in the right direction.
ごめんなさい。そうですよね。
めぐる、どうすれば。 そうですね。ではこういうのはどうでしょう。はい。ここは一つ私たちに協力してもらえませんか。
Oh, new plan. Don't know what it entails.
ま、せいぜい頑張んな。
Yeah, thanks.
放課後が勝負ってところ？
Run away and hide under a rock. That's the plan. I take a seat at my desk upon getting back from the school cafeteria. Nothing has been resolved yet, but I feel a little bit better after talking to Kaido and Karia. I didn't tell them everything, but it helped. First things first, I'll apologize to Meguru face to face after school today. And then after that... No, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take things one step at a time. Okay.
星名くん、
Yeah. What's up, Ayachi-san? Ayachi-san enters the classroom not long after I do. Wait a minute. She usually eats here. Where did she go today?
手伝ってほしいことがあるんです。放課後七尾のところまで付き合ってもらえませんか。
Well, here goes my plan. Seeing how she specified Nano's place, this must mean it's that kind of matter. Meguru is still weighing on my mind, but I guess that will have to wait. And so after school, Ayachi-san and I head for the Schwarzkatz together.
シーバさんにも先に行ってもらっています。そういう要件なんです。今日手伝ってほしいのは。
Exactly as I suspected. Thought so. But why so suddenly? Did someone come to the club?
ええ、星名くんがいない時に一人。
Ah, well played. Huh. No wonder I didn't know. I've been missing too many days lately. The whole fragment retrieval thing has just sort of slipped my mind. That's why I joined the OC in the first place. I'll try to make up for it that today. Come to think of it, this whole ordeal with Meguru was originally about retrieving fragments too. Thinking back on it, I was probably attracted to Meguru from the moment she opened up to me. Okay, that's enough Meguru for the moment. She'll hopefully still be at the club room by the time we finish this, giving me time to do what I need to. So right now, I need to focus.
あっちから行きましょうか。
To the cafe! We're taking a detour? Wait, this is that road. Man, now I'm thinking of Meguru again.
シュバルツカッツェに行く前に一つ星名くんに聞いておきたいことがあるんです。
Ooh. Huh? What is it?
星名くんも今何か悩み事がありますよね。
Yeah, there is. I yield to her stare and admit the truth. Honestly, I can't stop thinking about it, not even now.
聞かせてもらえますか。
Okay, the truth is, as embarrassing as it is to admit, it's about Meguru. I like her. I really like her.
はい。
I don't think that she hates me or anything, but my power can only read feelings, not thoughts. So, I know this is pathetic, but I'm afraid of taking that step forward, you know? Especially since I made her really mad again yesterday. But still, I can't stop craving more of her feelings, so now I just feel stuck, unable to move forward or back.
そうですか。
Ayachi-san listened to my worries with a gentle smile on her face. And now that I'm done, she starts walking forward again with the smile still on her face.
聞いておいてごめんなさい。それは自分でどうにかしてもらうしかないですけど。
Yeah, I know.
でも星名くんはおかけんの一員ですよね。かけらの回収はきっちり手伝ってくださいね。
Interesting way to phrase it. I like it.
お待たせしました。
ああ、いらっしゃい。それでは私は店を閉めてしまおう。
あれ、星名くんどうしたの？
That was very subtle. Well... Why are Meguru and Togakushi-senpai here? Actually, it's not just them. Akagi is sitting at the counter as well. Weren't they staying behind in the clubroom?
お二人もおかけの一員ですよ。今ではもう事情も把握してもらっていますし。
Well, that may be true, but couldn't she have told me a little sooner? I was only expecting Shiba-san to be here. Oh, but, it's not like I have a problem with it or anything. I keenly feel Meguru's gaze on me. I glance around the cafe in an attempt to avoid it. In the cafe currently are the OC members and the two Alps. No one else is here. Huh. Ayachi-san, is this everyone? What about the person who consulted you earlier? I don't see them. Hint, hint.
皆さん、星名くんも協力してくれるそうですよ。
Huh? Yeah, I said I'd help, but,
鈍い男じゃな。
you're not wrong. Huh? Just then, Meguru bolts up out of her seat.
先輩!
Ah. Her eyes meet, and my heart skips a beat. It finally hits me that the one who consulted with Ayachi-san was likely none other than Meguru. But what's more important to me right now is the intensity of her glare and that taste. Ah, I want more of it. I want to experience more of her feelings. I want to know more about her. Man, there's no denying it.
自分、今すっごく悩んでます。
Huh?
先輩のせいなんです。だから、責任取ってください。
I need to talk things out with her here and now. If this is my fault, and if I really do love her, then I need to do this. In what way?
教えてください。昨日のこと嫌じゃなかったか、引いてないか。
Nice, we're getting right into it. Of course I wasn't.
自分の気持ちは安心するって言ってくれたのに、どうしてその後はそれを忘れたみたいにしてたんですか？
I'm sorry. I was really embarrassed, and I also didn't know if it was okay to ask for more. I couldn't tell what you were thinking.
気持ち感じられるんじゃなかったんですか？
Emotions, not thoughts.
自分の気持ち、今感じてくれてないんですか？
I don't know what this is. Well,
感じてくださいよ。自分は伝えるのが下手で自分が嫌になるんです。それに、めぐるには何もわかんないんですよ。だから悩んじゃってるんですよ。先輩がめぐるのことどう思ってるか、めぐると同じなのか、
oh,
どう伝えればいいのか。めぐるは
that familiar bittersweet taste spreads throughout my mouth. It's the taste of Meguru's feelings. She can't put it into words, but these are feelings meant only for me. I love you. The moment I say those words, that bittersweet taste floods my mouth. Ah, of course. I'm in love with Meguru. And my ability seems to let me read the girl I love's feelings more strongly than anyone else's. There's no need to be afraid. I need to trust what I'm sensing and act on it. I mean, it's so very sweet. Meguru must also... Aw. I can't believe I finally said it. Emotionally overwhelmed, Meguru has leaped into my arms. I hold her tight to my chest. The bittersweet feelings of the girl I love pour through my chest and wash over me, just like I always dreamed of. Meguru.
やっと言えた。先輩やっと言ってくれた。ああ、もうめぐるなんでこんなめんどくさい人好きになっちゃったんだろう。
Why indeed? I could say the same thing.
本当ですよ、もう。何ですかめぐるたち。
And this angle.
でもきっと
Yeah, that's why we've come to feel this way.
先輩、もう付き合っちゃいましょうよ。
Are you sure? Duh.
責任取ってくださいって言いました。
And I will. I have to, now that you've fallen in love with a schmuck like me.
自分みたいな面倒な女の子を好きになってくれた先輩なんですから。
Meguru, let's go out.
めぐる、先輩の彼女なんだ。世界でたった一人の女の子なんだ。
At least until we finish your route. Meguru.
先輩。
Oh, sweet moment. The both of us press our lips together. We have no resistance against the overflowing joy in our hearts.
すごい。いつまでしちゃったの。
It just sounds like you're eating pudding. Yeah, we sure are. Delicious pudding.
みんな見てますよ。でも、しちゃうんだ。しちゃう。先輩。
I can't stop eating this delicious ooze. Lost in the heat of the moment, both of us messily seek out each other's lips. Maybe you want to dial it back a little bit? We make our kiss passionate enough to make up for all the time we've kept our feelings bottled up.
先輩。
Meguru, I love you.
めぐるも一緒です、先輩。
Once our lips part, we grin like a couple of idiots and then embrace each other again. Ah, man, how is this so good? I feel like I could die of happiness. Well, don't do that, you just started. Seriously, now that I know how happy this has made me, I feel like a complete moron for have been so afraid. But our mutual awkwardness is why we're so happy together. It's why we were able to get together in the first place.
先輩。先輩。
And thanks to my ability, I can keenly feel how happy Meguru is as well. Her feelings are bittersweet, hot, soft, itchy, and more. Every one of them is blissful to experience. Because these are Meguru's feelings, the feelings of a girl who fell in love with me. I'm so incredibly happy right now. I want more of them. I want more of Meguru's feelings.
バッチリだね。
Ah. Bang. I raise my head and find Shiba-san in her witch's outfit.
水さしてごめんね。めぐるちゃん、そろそろいい？
I'm just gonna give you a quick bonk.
もう、つむぎ先輩たちのおかげですもん。あやちさんも、本当に今回は私でいいの？
Bonk away.
はい。私には星名くんが返してくれるはずですから。
Ah, now I get it. So that's what you meant by helping you.
ええ。星名くんも稲葉さんも、下手な気遣いは重たくても、みんな得をするなら問題はありませんよね。
私もいいもの見せてもらっちゃったしね。
星名くんは稲葉さんをしっかり抱き留めていてあげてくださいね。
I'm really no match for her. I'm so grateful that I feel like crying.
先輩、そういうわけでお願いしますね。
Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of when I do.
幸せすぎますってば。だって先輩と抱きしめ合ってるんですもん。
Then why don't we take it a step further and kiss again?
先輩、彼女ができて早速亭主関白ですか？
The floodgates have opened. That's not how I...
いくらでもどうぞ。
How are y'all kissing? With Meguru in my embrace, I kiss her again. And then...
じゃあ行くね。
Bang bang Sheba's silver hammer came down upon her head.
ご協力ありがとう。おめでとう、二人とも。
I hope there's a sound effect. Not quite the sound effect I was hoping for, but pretty good. The moment Shiba-san's mallet impacts Meguru's head, countless feathers scatter around us. She was able to successfully knock Meguru's heart fragments out of her. Meguru's emotions have been overwhelming my senses and almost feel warm enough to melt me. Given how intense those emotions are, the amount of fragments being retrieved must be immense. I want more of them. I'm the sole target of their affection. Only I can experience her feelings like this. I love you, Meguru. I want you to direct more of those feelings at me. I want you to make me taste them. I want you to give me all of your feelings. Oh god, I can hear the fragments now. Oh, Meguru thinks the same as I do. Huh. Wait, what? Oh no, she sucked them back in. Or worse, he absorbed them. Oh no.
ああ、間違いなくシーバさんは稲葉さんの心のかけらを打ち抜いたが。
ですよね。羽もちゃんと散ったし。なのに、なんで？
What happened?
私からは飛び散った羽が星野くんに吸収されたみたいに見えたけど。
Whoops, I was right.
七尾、まさか前と同じく。
だろうな。これは。
Dang it.
なるほど。そこの小僧も穴が開いておったのじゃな。
原因はそれだけではないとは思うが。
じゃが、紬が打ち抜いたかけらを引き寄せて吸収してしまったのには変わりないじゃろ。回収失敗じゃな、これは。まさかこんなことになるとは思わなかったのじゃ。
I have to admit, that caught me off guard as well.
そんな。
Did I do that? I get a better hold of Meguru, who has lost consciousness, so that I don't let her fall, and gingerly close my eyes.
先輩、好き。キスでこんなに嬉しいなら、めぐるこの先どうなっちゃうんだろう。
Well then. Meguru herself is unconscious, and my ability doesn't allow me to hear people's inner voice. So basically, this is the same as what happened the last time I absorbed some fragments. What? And that's where the scene ends.
サノバウィッチ。
Okay. Things somehow found a way to get even more complicated. It just keeps on going.
やっと回収できると思ったのに。
Yeah, I really thought so too, but turns out there was more of a plot twist coming than I anticipated. Wow. I feel like we had a central conflict and then, surprise, there was another one. But wait, there's more. I don't know, I kinda thought maybe things were gonna be, just easy writing from here once the confession happened, but they found a way to introduce yet another thing. That's kind of impressive, actually. I'm trying to think if there's been another game that either I have played or we've gone through where there have been multiple conflicts once you actually entered into the route. I feel like there's usually one big one, and then once that's either dealt with or mostly dealt with, that's when the relationship focus comes in. But now it's like, oh, nope, there's another extenuating circumstance. All right, well, at least we've got the relationship established at this point, so maybe that'll help, but now he's got an IOU for both Shiba and for Nene. That's a lot to absorb. I didn't even mean to say that. That was, I guess, pun not intended, but also intended. I should probably just stop myself there. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.